season. Doing well. Joined in tonight. Swansea game is not live to be broadcast, so yeah, won't be really commentating too much on the Swans game. It's only available for audio streaming only. Absolutely ridiculous, but EFL rules when it comes to the Carabao Cup. I will put on the live games that are on telly. There's only two of them. One of them is Huddersfield and Borough, I believe, which is was an early kick-off, 7 o'clock kick-off. Huddersfield 1-0 up and a man down already. Let me just notice that. And then there's another game on later on. I think it's Wrexham and Wigan, I believe. So again, I'll be tuning into that one. Hull Doncaster is the live game, 7:45, and then Wrexham against Wigan at 8 o'clock. So there's a couple of games on throughout the evening, and I'll just basically this is a live stream because I haven't streamed since the end of last season. So just want to get back into the swing of streaming and just seeing how it goes. But hope everyone's well. Phil, you commented earlier. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Hope you're doing okay. Datran, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Unlucky on the weekend against Leeds. Could have held out for a win, but wasn't to be, thankfully. But yeah, get answering the question: what game is going to have the most goals this evening of all the fixtures? There's a bunch of fixtures on the screen right now. There's loads of games on this evening in the cup. There's also Champions League qualification as well. Bunch of those games going on. I think there's Europa League, or was it just Champions League tonight? Yeah, that's it. Just Champions League qualifications tonight. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. As I said, I'll just be chatting on this live stream really. So hopefully people in the comments do keep me entertained as much as I can keep you guys entertained. And then yeah, we'll just run through all the scores and have a look at any goals that do come in. That are available, I believe, on Sky Sports News. They'll be doing the live goal updates. But apart from that, unfortunately, there's no other live football on, especially for the Swans. It would be nice if they would broadcast that. But EFL rules, only a handful of games that they dictate will be broadcast, even though there's cameras at every single football ground. There will be no live stream for the Swansea match this evening, which again is massively unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, as I said, hopefully you guys can keep me entertained as much as I can keep you guys entertained. But anybody got anybody in? Anybody gonna start chatting to me? We'll run through the fixtures anyway. Martin, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Borough with a dangerous attack in the 20th minute. Is that going to lead to a goal? We will see in just a second. 1-1. Borough have equalised against 10-man Huddersfield. In the early kickoff. As I said, there's plenty of games on tonight, but unfortunately only the two that are being shown live due to EFL rules, and there's no game on just yet, so I'm probably just going to stick Sky Sports News on. and see if we can see the goals as they come in. Oh, Robin Shaw live on Sky Sports News. That's exactly what we want to see. That's exactly what we want. But new background as of about a week and a half as far as live streams are concerned. Having a house move, so cannot wait for that. But that's it, loads and loads of games on, so I think I'm probably going to chuck a bet on, But there's 5 of you in here. Who do we have in the chat tonight? Let me know who's in. Don't be shy. Let me know who's in the chat. For the Swansea City lineup to face Northampton tonight is Carl Rushworth in goal, Harry Darlin, Nathan Wood, Kyle Norton, Harrison Ashby, and yeah, that's it as a back four. Then we have Joe Allen, Matt Grimes, Ollie Cooper, Azim Abdullahi, Liam Cullen, and Joel Perot. So a really strong starting 11 for tonight's Carabao Cup game. Hopefully it's enough to get us through to the next round. I wouldn't mind a little cup run. That would be nice. I was going to check a bet on one eye. Let's have a look. Maybe whoever's in chat can assist me with tonight's bet. Let me know what your thoughts are on the games. I'll run through all the fixtures and we'll see what you guys think. Not many of you in here, unfortunately, tonight. Newport against Charlton. Fucking League of Charlton in at the moment, anyway. League One? Yeah, League One. You'd assume Charlton would beat Notts County tonight. Not Newport County, rather, not Notts County. You'd think so. League One against League Two opposition. Who knows? Could go either way. Then we have Mansfield against Grimsby. $28 $29 games. $29 Carabao Cup games on this evening. That's a lot of football. Grimsby League 2, Mansfield also in League 2. Both teams drawing. Grimsby goalless draw. Mansfield drawing 2-2. What we got then on the betting site? Swansea against Northampton. I'm going to back the Swans tonight. I think that's only fair. Peterborough against Swindon. Swindon League 2, Peterborough League 1. Peterborough with a win on their opening day, 1-0. 1-0 win against newly relegated Reading. Swindon yet to kick off their league campaign in League 2. So that's very interesting. Swindon's first competitive game of the season comes in a cup game against a team in the league above. I think we'll back Peterborough at home on that one. Then we have Hull against Doncaster. So we have Hull of the Championship, obviously Doncaster Rovers of League 2. Hull with a 2-1 defeat against Norwich on the opening day. We're 1-0 up in that game against Norwich. But then the Canaries pulling 2 goals back in that game late on. Doncaster losing 1-0 on the opening day against Harrogate Town. I'm pretty confident we can back Hull in that. Obviously, cup games, managers tend to switch up the starting 11 and so on. Exeter against Crawley. Exeter League 1 winning 3-0 on the opening day against Wycombe Wanderers. Crawley, the league below them in League 2, winning 1-0 against Bradford City on the opening day on Saturday. I think with a 3-0 win, Exeter potentially want to keep that run going. So I think we'll back Exeter. A lot of these are going to end up as draws. A lot of these games will end up as draws. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. If you're going to stay with us for tonight, it is going to be a live stream going through all the games, keeping you guys up to date on all the scores as they happen. It's currently 1-1 between Borough and Huddersfield. Huddersfield down to 10 men. Cian Harrott getting the opening goal for Huddersfield in the 4th minute. Man sent off then. Jaheim Headley was sent off on the 13th minute, straight red. Samuel Silvera getting the equaliser on the 20th minute for Borough. So as I said, Exeter League 1, Crawley League 2. We backed Exeter in that one. The next game then would be Bolton against Barrow. Bolton League 1, Barrow League 2. Barrow with a 2-1 win over Tranmere Rovers on their opening game. And a very comprehensive win for Bolton, beating Lincoln 3-0 on the opening day. A lot of these are going to be home wins, the way that they go in this evening. Yeah, a lot of home advantage this evening. Am I going to West Brom on Saturday? I'm not, mate. I'm preparing to move house. So unfortunately, no, I'm not going to the first away game of the season. Derby against Blackpool. Should be a good affair. Both League 1 sides. Blackpool, the home team tonight, winning 2-0 against Burton Albion in the opening game. And Derby losing 2-1 against Wigan in their opening game. No. Winning. No, Derby losing 2-1 against Wigan, but fucking Wigan about a 8 points deduction already. That's what threw me off. Wigan with an 8-point deduction going into the opening season. But getting a win. So Blackpool winning 2-0. I think we might leave that match for the time being. Forest Green against Plymouth. Forest Green against Portsmouth, I should say. Forest Green League 2, Portsmouth League 1. Forest Green Rovers losing 2-0 to Salford City. Portsmouth drawing 1-1 with Bristol Rovers on the opening day. Portsmouth had a fantastic season last year. I'm going to back them as an away win. A lot of games already kicking off. So the Swans game is now kicked off, and unable to put a bet on that. Okay, so a lot of these are 7:45 now. So we'll push on with that being 7:45 kickoff. Right. Shut up, Robert. Sure, no one cares. So we got Hull to beat Doncaster, Exeter to beat Crawley, Bolton to beat Barrow, Portsmouth to beat Forest Green. Next game up is Plymouth against Leyton Orient. Plymouth with a great start to the championship campaign with a 3-1 win over Huddersfield Town. Morgan Whittaker getting the opening goal of that. Another debut goal for him. Leyton Orient losing 1-0 to Charlton on the opening day in League One. So again, I think that's a bit of an easy one. We'll back Plymouth Argyle at home. Cheltenham Birmingham. Birmingham were impressive on Saturday. Not amazing, but definitely impressive against the Swans. Cheltenham League 2, I believe. League 1 losing 1-0 to Shrewsbury Town. It's back Birmingham. Port Vale against Fleetwood. Four sides conceded more goals than Swansea last season. 3 of those teams went down. What does that tell you about Russell Martin's defensive duties as a manager? Being a defender himself, you'd expect a bit better than that, but no. Was not the case. Still 1-1 with Borough and Huddersfield. So we got 4 games kicked off at 7:30. What did we say? Port Vale, Fleetwood. Both in League One. Port Vale embarrassed on the opening day, 7-0 defeat to Barnsley. Fleetwood with a 1-1 draw against Carlisle. I mean, if Fleetwood continue that tonight, it's not going to be ideal for them. Preston against Salford. Touched on Salford just now. They had a win on their opening day against Forest Green Rovers. Preston with a 1-1 draw against Bristol City. Preston were great last year at keeping clean sheets. Freddie Woodman, I think, had 7 or 8 clean sheets in the opening 10-11 games. Probably leave that one alone. Sheffield Wednesday, Stockport. I'm not going to touch Rotherham, Morecambe. Sheffield Wednesday, Stockport. Let's take a quick look at that one. Stockport League 2, 1-0 defeat to Gillingham on the opening day. Sheffield Wednesday, Friday night, kicked off the championship against Southampton, 2-1 defeat. Angela, how you doing? You okay? Swansea have just kicked off as well a few minutes ago. All the 7:30 kickoffs are all 0-0. Mansfield, Grimsby, Newport, Charlton, Peterborough, Swindon, Swansea, Northampton. For me, Sheffield Wednesday, I'm going to back to win that, especially at home. Jesus Christ, there's so many games to go through. I'm not going to have time to do this now. Gillingham, Southampton, even though they're away. Millwall, Reading, we're going to go Millwall. West Brom, Stoke, that's an interesting one. When's that on? That's on today. Stoke are home. Stoke winning 4-1 against Rotherham. And West Brom, I believe they lost, right? Yeah, they lost 2-1 to Blackburn on the opening day. So Stoke have made some great signings this season. Really, really good signings. They're talking an awful lot about Swansea and Russell Martin and Southampton at the moment on Sky Sports News, banging on about how many goals we conceded last season, banging on about replacement for Shea Adams being Joel Perreault. There we go. Football statistician Rob Earnshaw arguing already on Sky Sports News. We don't want to hear it, Rob. Piss off. Sunderland Crew. Oh, actually, Stevenage Watford as well. Stevenage League 1 with a 1-0 win over Northampton. Watford won comprehensively against QPR. Watford on that one then, Tom. Sunderland Crew. Crew Alexander, League 2, 2-2 draw on the opening day against Mansfield. Sunderland with a 2-1 defeat to newly promoted Ipswich. I think you'd have to back Sunderland in that one. Next game up. Peterborough have gone 1-0 up against Swindon Town. Joe Randall, 7th minute. What we got? We've got Sunderland, Sutton, Wrexham, Wigan. Not a good start to league football for Wrexham. 5-3 defeat to Milton Keynes Dons on the opening day. Only one worse result than that in the division, which was a 5-1 defeat for newly promoted Notts County, being beaten by Sutton. Wigan, League 1, as I said earlier, 3-0 win, 2-1 win, sorry. I'd probably go Wigan in that one if I had to go anybody. And I think that's it. That's 13 games in the bet, just in the Cup. So Hull to beat Doncaster, Exeter to beat Crawley, Portsmouth away against Forest Green, Bolton to beat Barrow, Plymouth to beat Leyton Orient, Birmingham away against Cheltenham, Birmingham to win. Sheffield Wednesday to beat Stockport. Southampton away to Gillingham to win. Millwall to beat Reading. Stoke to beat West Brom. Watford to beat Stevenage. Watford being away. Sunderland to beat Crewe. And Wigan to beat Wrexham. I don't think there's actual radio broadcast, mate. Not 100% sure. I know you can pay for it on the Swansea website. If you want to trust that, and if you want to fork out for audio, then that is on your head. Don't think that's something I'd want to pay for tonight. Oh, actually, I don't even think there is Swansea one tonight. An audio monthly pass for Championship fixtures, £5. So not sure. Not 100% sure if is even radio broadcast tonight. So I don't know about that. Nice to see that Dunce has had the good sense to start culling. Yeah, he has indeed. If anybody wants to see what the new channel emotes are, I've done a new one. I've had to replace Russell Martin, obviously. So we've got Michael Duff, but what have we got Michael Duff as a channel emote? I'm also going to be certainly thinking about lowering the price of channel memberships. But if anybody fancies a one-off monthly membership, by all means, it's entirely up to you guys. Support the channel if you want. Just being in here is more than enough. Liking the video, watching, commenting, sharing it out if you can. It's going to be a long live stream tonight. It's going to be well over 2 hours, possibly pushing 3, especially if games go extra time, if that's even a thing. The no replays in the Carabao Cup. The winner of the tie will be determined on the night. Should the match be drawn at the 90th minute, matches will immediately go to penalties without extra time. So we could be doing an awful lot of penalties tonight. Is he wearing a Dunce's hat? I'm not telling you. Gareth, I'm good, mate. How are you? I was steaming Saturday. You were. I'm not going to hold anything against you. You didn't say nothing bad anyway, but yeah, all good. Swansea are 1-0 up. Goal for Joel Pirot on the 10th minute. That came in a few minutes ago while I was rambling and talking about absolute nonsense. Pirot has got his opening goal of the season. It would be nice if Sky would show us the goals. I thought that was the case, but I'm guessing they're only going to show penalties maybe. But it's still Mansfield 0, Grimsby 0. Still Huddersfield 1, Borough 1. That's the 44th minute. That was the early 7 o'clock kickoff. Mansfield 0, Grimsby 0, 14th minute. Newport, Charlton 0-0. Peterborough 1, Swindon 0. That goal coming on the 7th minute by Joel Randall. And then Joel Pirot for the Swans. 10th minute, Swansea City 1, Northampton Town 0. But yeah, a few changes to the channel this season. Going to be doing a lot more live streams this season, which aren't just Swansea City. Oh, they got a goal to show us. Show us the goal then. Beautiful goal, ball over the top from the goalkeeper. Nice touch from Cullen. Finds Joel Perot. Easy tapping into the back of the net. I will upload that to Twitter, Instagram story as well, and Facebook if anybody wants to catch the goal who hasn't managed to catch it just yet. What's the time? Oh, well, my bet hasn't gone down the pan because I was literally just put up on a bet on. Ah, God, loads of games have just kicked off. What's that down to? 18. Hull, Bolton, Southampton, Stoke, Wigan. I will check a quick quid on that anyway. Another goal involvement from your boy. I'll get that posted over on all social media now. Alright, that's on my Facebook page. Again, like I say, any goals go in, I'll be keeping you guys posted and up to date on that. That's now on my Instagram story if anybody wants to see it. You're no longer suspended on Twitter. Well, that's good. There you go. That's over on all my social media. Guys, what is going on? Welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone's doing well. There's been a goal at Millwall, and it's for Reading. It's Kelvin. Oh my God. Tonham? No idea how you say that name, but it's 1-0 to Reading away at Millwall. As I said, Pirro getting the first goal tonight and his opening goal of the season. Musk has turned Twitter or X into a right shit show. I think it's great. Hopefully I didn't put Millwall in my bet. I was going to. I just hope it didn't go through. No, it didn't. Thank goodness. Why do you think Musk has turned it into a shit show anyway? Five shots for the Swans, one big chance. 83% pass accuracy, 57% possession so far in the game. So we now have every game in the competition tonight kicked off except for Wrexham against Wigan. Hopefully you guys can all see that okay. And that is half time in the game between Huddersfield and Millwall. It's also on OnlyFans if you want to see it. No, I haven't got nothing on my OnlyFans yet. Not yet. No one's going to want to see that anyway. Will you do a stream on Saturday for the Premier League? What would you like to see for Saturday, Nathan? Hull 1-up against Doncaster. Oscar Estupinan. Fleetwood 1-up against Port Vale as well. Kean Hayes. What do we have for Saturday in the Premier League? What would you like to see? Arsenal, Forest, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton, Luton, Everton, Fulham, Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Villa. What games are on TV? Let's have a look. I'm not sure who is actually live on Saturday. FotMob normally says, but it's not looking like it's saying. Saturday. I don't know. FotMob's not saying who's actually live. I would assume Arsenal Forest is going to be live. I don't know. Who would you like to see? Watford 1-0 up against Stevenage. Vacuno Bio getting the goal in that one. Blackpool beating Derby. Jake Beasley. Salford 1-0 up against Preston. Who do I even have in my bet? I have Bolton, Southampton, Hull, Stoke, and Wigan. I tell you what I can do. Let me see. I should theoretically be able to add this. Display. Display capture 1. No, I don't want display. I don't want display. Remove. What I want is window capture. make this a little bit smaller, but that is the live Swansea game. Let's go for that. Is that staying up to date? Yes. Shot on goal from Ashby. Yeah, Nathan, I don't know what you'd want from the Premier League on Saturday, unless you wanted this type of stream on Saturday. But Swansea are playing, so I'll more than likely, well, I will be doing a live stream for that on Saturday. So nothing came of that. As I say, Salford against Preston, Salford going 1-0 up, was the most recent goal in the competition tonight. But hopefully you can all see that okay. Can you, someone let me know, Angela or somebody, if you can actually see that okay on the screen? Let me see for myself. Shut up, Robin, sure. No one cares. Any other goals to report in the competition? So current scores: Huddersfield 1-1 against Borough at half-time, Mansfield 1, Grimsby 0, Newport 0, Charlton 0, Peterborough 1, Swindon 0, Swansea 1, Northampton 0, Accrington Stanley, who were they, 0-0 against Bradford, Barnsley 0, Tranmere 0, Blackburn 0, Walsall 0, Bolton 0, Barrow 0, Cheltenham 0, Birmingham 0, Derby 0, Blackpool 1, Exeter Crawley 0-0, Forest Green Portsmouth 0-0, Gillingham Southampton 0-0, Harrogate Carlisle 0-0, Hull 1, Doncaster 1, Millwall 0, Reading 1, MK Dons 0, Wickham 0, Newport, Notts County against Lincoln 0-0, Plymouth Leighton Orient 0-0, Port Vale 0, Fleetwood 1, Preston 0, Salford 1, Rotherham Morecambe 0-0, Sheffield Wednesday Stockport 0-0, Stevenage 0, Watford 1, Stoke West Brom 0-0, Sunderland Crew 0-0, Sutton Cambridge 0-0, Wrexham Wigan 8 p.m. kickoff. Check a picture of Cullen in the top right corner. I can't be asked. What is FOTMob's problem at the moment, man? Yeah, you can see that absolutely fine, can't you? Crawley 1-0 against uh, Exeter. That was in my bet. Plenty of goals. Big opportunity for Plymouth against Leyton Orient. Wigan, Wrexham have just kicked off. If you didn't get your score predictions in on the Instagram story, then you're missing out. Plenty of attacking opportunities for the Swans. Datron, how you doing? I want to watch Wrexham, but I also don't. Cymru South and North games tonight as well, if anybody's interested in any of that. Cambridge 1-0 against Sutton. Goal coming in the 18th minute. Port Vale pulled a goal back against Fleetwood. It's good to see Perot getting on the score sheet tonight, though. I would put the stats up in the corner, but let's have a look what I can sort out. Dangerous opportunity for Walsall against Blackburn. I would do that, but then you won't see me face. I suppose. I could do this. I could do that. Right. And then I could do this. That could work, right? That better for everyone. How's that? You'd be upset if we didn't pick at you. Probably would, wouldn't he? There you go. How's that? Does that look any better for everyone? Got the Swan stats up. But then you can't see a couple of the results. There you go. There you go. Let's do that. That'll work. And I'll have to, because that's all you're bloody getting. That's all you're getting. What are we in? We are in the 36th minute for the Swans. Because the games fly by when you're not actually watching them. Yeah, Walsall won up against Blackburn. Let's set up some goal alerts. Bolton. Southampton. Losing 1-0 against Gillingham. When the heck did that just go in? Birmingham with a big opportunity against Cheltenham. I don't know why I'm scrolling on that one when I could just go here. Lincoln 1-0 up against Notts County. Hull 1-1 against Doncaster. Stoke against West Brom. And then Wigan against Wrexham. Can I get Sunderland up? What are you wanting for Sunderland, mate? Tranmere 1, Barnsley 0. Big opportunity for Forest Green. Birmingham did take the lead against Cheltenham. Big opportunity for Forest Green. Morecambe beating Rotherham 1-0 now. All the goals are currently going in. Forest Green took the lead against Portsmouth. Galatasaray going 1-0 up against Ljubljana, whoever she is. Why has the intelligence level started to decrease? 62% possession for the Swans now. Nathan Wood with a shot. Just when they score? Yeah, of course, of course. I can't show you the goals. Can't show you the goals, but I'll definitely be shouting out if they score. If they score. Who they got? Plymouth with a goal against Leyton Orient. Who has got that one? Well, guys, it's great to see you all back in here, continuing the arguments and the banter, just like you have been for many seasons now. As it goes to half time, I will be nipping off for a quick break, but everything else will stay on the screen. Who scored for Plymouth Argyle? It is B. Wayne. Who's B. Wayne? Ben Wayne. I got dead foot. Seriously dead foot. I would have thought the Swans would have been a few more goals up by now. Harrogate with a big opportunity against Carlisle. 1-0 Harrogate. He probably is still wearing thongs, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. So my bet, I have Bolton, right? Bolton against Barrow is 0-0. Big opportunity for Charlton against Newport. Who was offside there for the Swans? I'm not entirely sure. Can everyone hear me okay, even when I'm facing... There's the microphone. Even when I'm facing this way, can everybody still hear me okay? Then I have Southampton, who are losing. Rust Ball. Then I have Hull. Hull are drawing 1-1 against Doncaster. Stoke against West Brom. Stoke, big opportunity in that game in the 27th minute. Will they go 1-0 up against the Baggies? And they have. Stoke are 1-0 up against West Brom. I'll tell you who got that goal in a minute. Who else? Wigan against Wrexham, which is still 0-0 at the moment. Swans in the 44th minute. Portsmouth with a big chance to level it against Forest Green Rovers. That was a 7:45 kickoff, and they've equalised in the 30th minute there. 59% possession to the Swans, 41 for Northampton. 14 shots to 2 to the Swans, 1 big chance apiece. 3 fouls committed each. Three corners, 3 offsides to Swansea, 1 for Northampton. 7 corners to 0 for the Swans. Nobody going to find out what the new emote is for the channel. There will be more. I need to update more. But is nobody going to try out what the new channel emote is? Birmingham, 2 quick-fire goals, takes them to 2-0. Two quick goals for the Brummies. Ideally, what I need to do is try and fit excuse me, more games up on the screen. The second half between Huddersfield and Borough kicked off 12 minutes ago. Huddersfield down to 10 men with that early sending off. I believe it was in the 10th minute. Blackpool with an opportunity to go 2-0 up against Derby County. Will they take their opportunity? And they have Blackpool 2-0 up against Derby County. Oh, don't leave my charger in the car. Well, that's not ideal. And there you go. Barely any added time at the end of the first half between Swansea and Northampton. Joe Pro's 10th minute goal, the only difference so far in that game. As I said, I will keep everything up on the screen right now for you guys at halftime. I'm going to nip off and grab myself a fresh cup of coffee, and I will be back as soon as possible. Of course, I'll chuck some music on as per usual. Bear with me 1 second. Let's chuck some music on for you guys during the halftime break, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. And yes, I'm aware I need to update my music. It's been the same for a season and a half, if not 2 seasons. So I will get around to doing that, but a lot going on the last couple of months. So enjoy the tunes. Back soon. Right. Sorry if music stopped before I came back. Wrexham had a good opportunity by the sounds of it. Let's have a look. Oh my god, Mr. Sitter. Right in front of goal, Mr. Sitter. There's still 12 of you in here, 12 likes on the stream. Can we possibly push for 20 likes on the stream? So we are into the second half. Perot with a shot on goal. Comes to nothing. Block shot. I do apologise that I was not back in time. 13 of you in here. I hope everyone's doing well. Guess smashing that like button if you haven't already. If you scroll down on your live stream, if it's not in full screen, if you scroll down and your thumbs up button is greyed out, hit it. Turn it blue. So a few of my bets are going okay. Well, my bet, a few of the games in my bet are going okay. Oh my god, I got Hull Doncaster 1-1. Bolton 1, Barrow 0. Bolton are winning. Gillingham 1, Southampton 0. Southampton in my bet, losing. Stoke are beating West Brom, fantastic. And Wrexham drawing with Wigan. I got Wigan to win. Tom's a pigeon whisperer. Talking of pigeon, man loves them. Who's talking about pigeons? Oh, right. Pioneer. I don't love pigeons. But I am a pigeon whisperer. My cash out is currently 25 pence. Fucking pigeon whisperer. A fucking pigeon in the house. Drakeford scared of pigeons. Ollie Cooper with a shot on goal. McGowan with a block. Getting the shots in. Pioneer quite literally loves pigeons to the point where he becomes a divant. What the fuck is a divant? A divant. The pigeons are scared of Drakeford and his thongs. Everyone's scared of Drakeford and a thong. Big opportunity for Swindon to get a goal back against Peterborough, and a big opportunity for the Swans. Is it going to be 2-0? Is it going to be 2-0? Is it going to be 2-0? Come on. Bang it in the back of the net. Goal for Swindon. 1-1 Peterborough, Swindon. 2-0 to the Swans. Who has slotted it away? If it's Cullen, Drakeford's going to rip his thong off and go wild in the streets. Mansfield, a big opportunity against Grimsby, and they're already 1-0 up. Come on, Ticker. Update, lad. Who's got the goal? I'll capture it on Sky Sports News when it comes through. Come on. Oh yeah, and Borough winning 2-1 against 10-man Huddersfield as well, by the way. Who's got the goal? Ashby to Allen out wide. Allen inside to Pirro. To Cullen. Cullen brings it forward. I'm just going off what the ticker says. So FOTMob's a little bit behind, apparently. Unless that's already happened and we haven't seen it. Oh no, she's had a nightmare. She's muted her microphone. You beauty. Borough have got a third goal against Huddersfield. Joe Pirro with the second of the game. His second of the tournament. Is he currently the Carabao Cup top goal scorer? Let's have a gander. Cullen again with the assist for Pirro. There you go. Goals up on Twitter now if anybody wants to see it. The goals on Twitter. There you go. Goals now up on Facebook. Get a like in it. .53 minute. Bit of a scrappy one. Shot a goal from Pinnock. There's nothing in it. Nothing in it. What I missed. And for the record, I'm not scared of pigeons. Not sure where he's got that from. I'm scared of pigeons as well since Tom makes it the noise. I don't make the noise in my sleep, you liar. Come on, 20 likes. Easily get the 20 likes. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If anybody is new in here, please do consider subscribing. Hitting that subscribe button. Smashing that like button as well while we're in here. Don't entertain her, Ange. Don't entertain her. I do not make the noises in my sleep. Did we get any answers to the question of which game is going to be the highest scoring game? No, we didn't. Well, isn't that a damn shame? Beautiful from the Swans, though. 2-0 as it stands. Get him off soon. Give him a rest. Ready for West Brom on Saturday. But excellent work again for the goals by Cullen. If it's my mating call, then fucking hell, you're coming onto the scene like this. Fucking pecking away at me in my sleep, like. Look at the shit you make me do. Tell you what we haven't done. We have a few new subscribers on the channel tonight, so that is lovely to see. I tell you one thing I haven't done. Joe Allen off, J Fulton on. Jimmy Patterson on. Joe Perot off. Josh Ganelli comes on for his first appearance for the Swans. There you go. We can have that on the screen as well. Why not? Bolton 1-0 up against Barrow at half time. Have a look at the question thing now. Let's have a look. Jesus. I ain't even gonna read that out. Not even gonna read that out. Get out, Datron. Dirty bluebird. Oh, I tell you what makes me laugh though. Wrexham Wigan 0-0 at half time. Will we get a third from the Swans with the changes now on the pitch? Can we run it? No, we're not running it as a poll. I'm not putting that out. I'm not putting that up on my channel. No way. Nope. Tell you what you can do. You could put it in as a super chat, mate. Feel free to do that. But other than that, I ain't reading it out unless that. Just the two games at half time at the moment: Sutton against Cambridge and Wrexham against Wigan. Well, there's actually quite still a few, but they'll all be kicking off very, very shortly. Into the final minutes of extra time between Huddersfield and Borough. Phil seemed to be playing quite well, mate. We're 2-0 up, so we do seem to be playing relatively well. 2 more likes to get us up to 20. Fleetwood are 2-1 up against Port Vale. Can't believe Southampton are losing. Shot on goal for Northampton. Hoskins, Rushworth with the save. I think the draw for the second round is tomorrow night, right? The second round draw. Ooh, Huddersfield have pulled a goal back in extra time. So there's 6 games tomorrow night. I think it's after tomorrow night's games. It'll follow Burton against Leicester City tomorrow night. Mark Chapman will present duties to host the draw. Jesus Christ, Mark. For the love of God. Fair play. Of course it bloody sent, you idiot. Did you not think it was going to? Oh my word. Oh my word, you absolute beauty. Yeah, Mark figured out how to do it. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I wasn't gonna say it anyway, but I was taking the piss. You didn't have to actually do that, but I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Question of the day: is Pioneer Pigeon Peter Pan? Apparently the answer is no. Newport pulled a goal back against Charlton Athletic. Blackburn have gone 3-2 up against Walsall. So yeah, baby, I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow night as well. Gotta get the live streams pumping this season. Gotta do it. Must admit, I got a bit of a cold sweat on spending that much on a super chat. If you know, you know. Do I know? Do I know? You've been selling thongs on OnlyFans, Mark. Is that what you got the funds for? To do it? Jake Garrett got Blackburn's third of the evening. Look at the money you can make on OnlyFans selling thongs. But thank you, mate. Appreciate that super chat. Reading 2-0 up against Millwall. Preston, are they about to get a relatively relatively early second half goal against Salford? They do. That's 2 apiece there. But Millwall of the Championship losing 2-0 to League One Reading. Sunderland are still losing, mate. Losing 1-0. His pension's finally come through. The joke's about me being tight and not donating for 3 years. Mate, you don't have to. Like, it's always optional. Few substitutions coming on at the moment now for Northampton Town. One more like to get up to 20. Surely there's somebody in here who has not yet liked the stream. I'm not the only one who can't say this Reading player's name. But no, massively appreciate that, mate. Mark sold a used thong on eBay to fund it. More than likely, yes, more than likely he did. Portsmouth 2-1 up against Forest Green. Gillingham have just got a second against Southampton. Did they make many changes from Saturday? But still. No, Mara, Adams, Armstrong. They made a few changes, but that's besides the point. Russell Martin, second competitive game in charge of Southampton, losing 2-0. There's going to be a few games going straight to penalties at this rate. There you go, 23 likes on the channel. Thank you very much, people. That's funny though. Alex, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. What's in your badge? Is that what club? What club crest have you got in your YouTube badge, mate? Cheers, Southampton. Ruining my bet. Hope Hero gets a hat trick. I think he's been taken off. I'm sure he was substituted. I don't know. FotMob on the mobile has yet to update. I know Alan went off. I think Ashby went off. I can't remember who else went off. Let me have a look. Yeah, so Grimes, Allen, Perot, and Ashby all went off. Patterson, Fulton, Canelli, and Key all came on. So just a brace tonight for Joel Perot, which is absolutely fine. We'll take that. Right. Cardiff. Yeah, I thought it was a Cardiff badge, hoping for a win in the derby, but you'll probably do another double, to be honest. I don't know, mate. Notts County down to 10 men. That's terrible. Terrible free kick. Yeah, I just saw now Josh Thomas scored for Port Vale, getting an equaliser against Fleetwood. Hope he does well there. I do like the kid. He's a good little player. Kid. He's not a kid anymore, but been at the Swans for years. I probably could have gone to the game tonight. I definitely could have gone to the game tonight. Anybody know how much tickets were for tonight's match? What am I crying for? I'm not crying. We will stay live while the penalty shootouts are on and wrap up all of the results Not sure if I'll stay on for another 45 minutes, 10 o'clock, for the Wrexham game. But we'll try and get through as many. 20 for season ticket holders. That's a lot, though, isn't it? Another 4 super chats like Drakeford's, and I could have afforded it. It cost me more than that in petrol to get down there for the game. Quiet couple of minutes on the goal front. Dries Mertens has got a second for Galatasaray in the Champions League qualifications. I'm not going to West Brom, mate. No. I could actually now. What day are we? Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I could go to West Brom. It's sold out though, right? Yeah, it's sold out. I'm not going to West Brom. Doncaster with an opportunity to go 2-1 up against Hull, which would all but absolutely bury my my bet. There we go. Uh, 10 to 1 for 40 minutes. Uh, 5 to 1, so 5 to 10, 5 to 11, 5 to 12, 5 to 1. Sunderland pulled a goal back. Chris Rigg getting the goal in the 64th minute against Crewe. Newport are now in the lead against Charlton, 2-1 there. Accrington Stanley about to get a goal back against Bradford. Yep, Newport got that goal. Can we at least have a Cullen goal if he's still on? He's still on at the moment. Get yourself a hybrid. What, a car? Offside from the Swans. Not entirely sure who was offside there. West Brom have pulled the goal back against Stoke. One apiece. I like Russell Martin, right, as a person. But when you get a manager who leaves you, fuck him. Fuck him. What you doubting your team for, Thomas? we probably won't do a double again this season. There's no way we'll do it 3 years in a row. Stoke firing straight back against West Brom. 2-1 now, 66th minute. I just don't see us winning. I see us winning 8-1 of those games. Not 2 of them. Yeah, put 20 quid in a week and do about 200 miles. Yeah, but how much does that cost you in electric as well? Hopefully you charge your car at like late at night. Apparently that's one of the cheapest tariffs. Oh dear, that is terrible. Never trust an electric car. Why is that, Fluffer? Newport about to go 3-1 up. Blackburn about to go 4-2 up. Newport have got that third. They have that third goal. Blackburn, are they going to go 4-2 up against Walsall? They have indeed. Few goals coming through. Are we looking in the Champions League tonight? Galatasaray pushing for a third. Reading, are they about to get a third against Millwall at the Den? How did Lord Allen play? Couldn't tell you, mate. Couldn't tell you. I haven't got a stream. Which is why I'm doing a general live stream for tonight's matches and commenting on everything, really. And like somebody, Gillingham 3-0 against Southampton. Russell Martin for the sack. And like another Swansea YouTuber doing a Swans watch along. There's absolutely no point. Charlie Savage, son of Robbie, getting the goal against Southampton. I've literally just said the same thing. Sorry, you can't hear what he's just said. Martin out Saints fans sing. I don't blame him. Can you imagine though? Out before we play him, in December. Stockport County are beating Sheffield Wednesday. Port Vale, is Josh Thomas going to get a second of the game to give Port Vale a 3-2 lead against Fleetwood? Into the 90th minute now for the Swans. Port Vale got that goal. They got that goal. Was it Josh Thomas? Wait for confirmation to come through. Martin leaving only goes to show managers are temporary, but players like Liam Cullen are forever. Oh, bibs. Oh. I can't wait to get into the house and just have a proper setup for streaming. Can't wait. No, it was not Josh Thomas. It was Chislett who got the opening goal of the game. Wickham about to break the deadlock against MK Dons. Currently 0-0, 73rd minute. Big opportunity for Wickham Wanderers. 92nd minute now for the Swans. Wickham 1-0 up against MK at Stadium MK. So we're looking at the moment. Peterborough Swindon likely to go to penalties. Accrington Stanley Bradford. That's still got 15 minutes left. Preston Salford 72nd minute. That's 2-2. Rotherham Morecambe 76th minute 1-1. Stevenage Watford 1-1. 74th minute. Watford will win that. Sunderland Crew 1-1 and Wrexham Wigan 0-0. So we'll stream until the end of the Sutton Cambridge games. I think by then, that being the 72nd minute, so that's 28 minutes left. That'll take us to 22. Exeter about to get a goal back against Crawley. By then, all of the penalties should be done and dusted. I'm not going to stay live until the end of the Wrexham game. Southampton 3-0 down, but don't worry, they got 75% possession, have they actually? Let's have a look if they actually. No, 55. 55. Exeter got that goal against Crawley. Josh Ginnelly gets a goal. 94th minute. Beautiful stuff. Swans 3-0 up again. Shut up of Wolves. Wolves have sacked their manager. 9 months. Wolves are going to be one of the worst clubs to be a manager. It has to be. Let's have a look at the goal. Come on then, let's have a look at the goal. Let's have a look at Josh Kennelly's goal. Are we going to see the goal? Mansfield have finished. They are 2-0 up. Portsmouth 3-1 against Forest Green Rovers. Don't take a quick break. Absolutely no need for a break. Come on. Here we go. 3-0. Brilliant result. Wow. What a finish. What a finish from Josh Kennelly, man. What a goal. What a debut goal from Josh Kennelly. Fan bloody tastic. What a finish. Fair play to the lad. What a finish. So there's only a few more games remaining. I say that's a few games finished. What a finish though. Absolute thunderous strike. Drakeford wants to protest and say it was Cullen. It was definitely not Liam Cullen, that's for sure. 100% it was not Liam Cullen who just got on the end of that. Fantastic result for the Swans though. Great result. You better not have a bloody picture of Cullen in your house. But it's over your bed, innit? But it's over your bed. That or it's on the ceiling when you're laying there. Dirty, that is. So, games that are currently going to penalties. Peterborough against Swindon, which is 1-1. Accrington Stanley against Bradford, 1-1. Exeter against Crawley, 1-1. Rotherham Morecambe, 1-1. Stevenage against Watford, 1-1. Sunderland against Crewe, 1-1. And Sutton have just equalised against Cambridge in the 82nd minute, 1-1. Wrexham Wigan is in the 69th minute. So Perot got man of the match. Cullen got a 6.4. That's questionable. Exeter 2-1 up against Crawley now. Walsall with a big opportunity to pull one back against Blackburn. 4-3 there. Few goals flying in. I heard Mark gave Cullen a match-worn thong. Put it in place of my family photo. Safe to say there were some disagreements, but I eventually got my way. Right. I'm starting to pull. What did you say? I thought Drake had a crush on Cullen. 6.4 bloody my bloody ass. Whoever gave him that rating. Fort Mob, mate. Fort Mob rating. I mean, even had done nothing other than set up a goal. You don't know. Tell you what, start Josh Ganelli on Saturday against friggin' West Brom. What a strike. He's absolutely buried it. I'm going to move myself back down to that corner now. There you go. He absolutely smashed that. If you haven't watched it on, if you haven't seen the goal, head over to my Twitter. Yeah, great finish, right? Here we go. Peterborough against Swindon. Hell of a goal. I can't get over that finish from Canelli. Reading about to be 4-0 up against Millwall. And there is 4-0 to Reading. Battering Millwall tonight. Right, penalties are literally happening. Sky Sports, why are you not showing them? Draper's going to West Brom Saturday. Hope Cullen will sign his thong. Accrington Bradford, minute or two away from going to penalties. Fleetwood in with a chance of getting back against Port Vale, you know. Rotherham Morecambe again, minutes away from penalties. Stevenage Watford, exactly the same there. Sunderland Crew and Sutton and Cambridge. That's that 5-6 games. Right, so Sky Sports News are going to keep us up to date. Can you imagine getting a thong signed by a footballer? Jesus Christ. Uh, who's live on telly tomorrow? What is the live games tomorrow? So we've got Wimbledon, Coventry, Bristol, Oxford, Cardiff, Colchester, Ipswich, Bristol Rovers, Leeds, Shrewsbury, Burton, Leicester. So Burton, Leicester is the only game on telly tomorrow night. Oh, Southampton about to get a goal back against Gillingham. It's never going to be enough, but can they grab one back? Yeah, I need you to all get voting on that poll, please, guys. I've got signatures from 17 in the team, some of the team anyway. Was he playing in 2017? No, he wouldn't have been. Nah, he wouldn't have been. Let's have a look. Southampton got that goal. Let's have a look when Cullen. Let's have a look. He was playing for the under 18s in 2017, 2018. Yeah, he only broke into the senior team in 2018, or around there anyway. So are we going to find out about penalties for the Peterborough game, or are they just not going to bother? The program is framed and in storage at my mum's. Nice. All of you voting for McDonald's haven't tried Taco Bell, have you? 8 votes. Drakeford has sponsored Cullen this year. Cullen with Drakeford in thongs logo on his tracksuit. That would be hilarious. You voted well, Drakeford. Preston and Salford has gone to 2-2. Sheffield Wednesday have got a 97th minute equaliser against Stockport. You don't think there's a Taco Bell in North Wales? I'll tell you. Nah, there's not. Probably your closest one is fucking hell. Where the hell is that? Aston? No, not Aston. Stafford, mate. Stafford is probably your closest one. Directions. Let's go from the 2 hours 17 minutes. Peterborough won on penalties. Rotherham Morecambe's going to penalties. Sheffield Wednesday, Stockport is now going to penalties after that very, very late equaliser. They're literally showing the final penalty. Sheer Sky Sports. Right. Tariq Bakinson got that equaliser for Sheffield Wednesday. Right, I think I'm probably going to end it there if Sky actually aren't showing any of the penalties. I was hoping they'd show some penalty shootouts. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. I'll be live again tomorrow evening. Kickoff times tomorrow 7:45 and then 8 o'clock. So we'll be live between 7:30 and 7:45. And we'll just do exactly the same type of thing again tomorrow. So if anybody's bored and sitting around scratching your butt, jump in, keep me company, and I'll entertain you guys too, hopefully. But thank you very much to everybody for jumping in to the live stream tonight. Why is that not updated? I've updated the end screen. End screen, basically just the end screen. I've updated the end screen earlier on today as well. Thought I'd just mix it up, have a little bit of fun with it. I'll show you guys in a minute. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'll check it up now before it finishes. I'll remain live for a minute. Let me know what you guys think of that, if you can see the pictures okay or not. By the way, what devices do you guys watch on? Are you watching on mobiles or are you watching on yeah, you watching on mobiles or are you watching on TVs? What? Laptops, PCs? Night Angelev. Funny, Datron. So look what everyone said. 50% for McDonald's, 30% Taco Bell, 20% for KFC. Well, I'm probably going to go for Taco Bell if I'm completely honest. Mobile. Fair play. Mobile and TV. Sound. Right, nice one everyone. I shall catch you guys tomorrow night around 7 p.m. 7:15. Catch you guys in a bit. Appreciate you all for tuning in again. Have a great evening and I shall catch you guys tomorrow.